Hi everybody, Loretta Cello here, heart breath therapist. I am right in the forest right now, and I'm going to give you a live demonstration of how I prepare for classes and bigger sessions, energetic sessions. So I'm fortunate I have the forest in my backyard, so I utilize it. You can do this anywhere you want. And this is really important if you're holding classes in space, energy-wise, breath work, counseling, any type of working with people's emotions or essence of who they are, and or wanting to connect to that. So corporately, if you really want to connect to the essence of somebody and you really want to get a message through, this practice you can do anywhere at any point in time, and it takes less than 5 minutes, as you'll see in this video. Though I choose to do longer because the energy work that I do is quite big. Tonight in particular, I have a heart breath class with 13 women. It's a level 2 experience, which means that we're using heart energetics to connect to heart messages. And people will tap into their own frequency of energy to listen to what their inner self is saying to them. So in order to do that, I need to be in that space. And I need to be clear and connected from that place. So I use the forest because I have access. Again, you can do this anywhere. The very first thing to do is set an intention before you begin the preparation. The intention for me is always to clear energy that does not belong to me out of my system and out of my body, and allow full access and connection to my connection with my heart and heart resonance, the energy that comes, the frequency from my body. If you've not followed me before and aren't familiar with heart math, our hearts emanate a field of energy approximately 5 feet from our body. The more in tune we are, the more connected we are, the more powerful it becomes. And in this space, we can actually create incredible opportunities and heighten our intuition, our health, our wellness, etc. So I use this to support myself. There's lots of other techniques, but again, I'm talking about heart breath, and I'm preparing for energetic support for other people. And that first means supporting myself. So I take this time, I come into nature, I start with an intention of clearing the energy out and being able to listen so that I can curate my playlist. I curate my playlist based on heart energy, and it becomes so fluid and so beautiful when you get in tune with it, and the playlists are ones that your clients will just keep coming back to you for, your classes for. So I come into the intention to clear my energy, to listen to the heart messages, and I start my walk with my consciousness of my breath. What that looks like is a 4-second count in and a 5-second count out. I breathe in intention, the prana, the life force, into my body, feeling that expansion of my physical form. And as I breathe out, I feel the constriction of the body coming out and then releasing anything that's not serving me. Coming into the breath and feeling that expansion, and then releasing and letting go and dropping in. As we do this, you're going to notice the parasympathetic nervous system kick in, and as it does that, you're going to notice a softening that begins to happen. This is really important when we're starting to shift into being in a frequency and connection with the earth. A little tidbit and a cool piece of information for you. The base resonance of the earth energy is a 0.1 hertz. Our heart energy, when we're in coherence, mind, body, and emotions, there's a harmonization, is a 0.1. We can actually tune in and are interconnected with the earth energy. The more that we attune in and attune to this energy, the more powerful the experiences become, and the connection to that inner pureness begins to happen outside of the world's chaos. So we tap in, we tune in, we connect to our breath, 4 seconds in, 5 seconds out. And then I begin to see how nature impacts my physical body. I will listen to the birds, I will listen to the streams, I will listen to the wind in the trees. I will begin to forest bathe, if you will. Oftentimes I will earth, which means taking off my shoes, and then being flat on the earth. You need a minimum of 15 to 20 minutes to feel that interconnectivity of energy for healing and connection. When you get a tune and you practice, it's quite beautiful. If you're in a city, you probably don't want to be walking barefoot on the sidewalks and things like that. But if you have a patch of grass somewhere where you can just tune in, walk around, and eventually I will have some heart shifting techniques that you can actually listen to, and I can walk you through the process, which will be coming fairly soon. So you're going to tune in, tap in. Actually, I'm going to back it up. Set an intention, clearing out the energy, set an intention, coming into your heart energy and frequency. Slow the breath down, 4 counts in, 5 counts out, breathing in the prana, the life force, feeling the fullness, and then as you exhale, releasing the CO2, and then coming back into anything else energetically that you just want to let out. And you just keep practicing that 4 in, 4 out. And then you begin to attune the body to the surroundings. If the surroundings are chaotic in where you're in, you do not want to attune to that. However, it'll give you an idea of what people are experiencing when they come in to your classes and into your sessions. And if you're in a corporate setting, this is really important, especially with the height of anxiety and depression that's happening right now. So you can tune in, notice, but then come back to the breath and tune out. Put on some really great soft music, some low resonance music, or if you need to be hyped up, high resonance music, and just connect and tune into the breath. As you do this and you listen to the vibrational energy in and around you, you're going to take your left hand, if you can, to your heart. If you cannot do it exactly to your heart because the environment that you're in, you're going to use your pulse point in your wrist and or the neck, and you're going to tune into the beat. And you begin to feel the beat and the rhythm of your heart underneath your hand. The strength, the softness, I always tell people, the speed or the slowness. Just notice this piece. It's really important. Tune in, tap in. It doesn't take long. You can literally do this in minutes. So you tune in, you tap in, and then you stop and listen. And you ask yourself, what do I need right now? And I want you to think about the emotion or the feeling that you need right now to be of best service to yourself and to others, and then begin to breathe that into the heartbeat. So this is can be kind of tricky at first, but you're going to breathe in. So let's say, for example, I need grounding. I'm going to imagine what it feels like to be in a grounding state. I'm going to tune into this heartbeat, and then imagine that grounding energy amplifying through my body. And as it amplifies to my body, I automatically, my brain, it'll send a message to my brain, oh, look, she's grounding. And then I'll start to come down even more. Once I've come down, whatever the emotion is that I need right now, and I've come in and I filled my cup from this place, I can then go in and say, how can I best serve this? What is one tool or one energy or one topic that I really need to bring in today? Oh, there's my dog. And then I'm going to hear what it is, and I'm going to breathe that into my heart space, and I'm going to move that with the breath out in and around me. I'm going to move it in and move it out. The other thing, if you're an energetically sensitive person and or high empath, really, really important, a tool for you. And actually, you know what? I'm going to say this in a different video, because I feel like I've already shared it quite a bit in this video. I'm going to do a little video about tapping into your heart field and using your heart field for those of you who are sensitive and empaths, to ensure that you are in your own vibration and able to witness other people, but not take it into your space. I'm going to share this in a different video. That's it for this video. Tune in to your breath, making sure that you're setting an intention, bringing in what it is that you need more, calling in what it is that people need more from the heart message, what's the heart telling you that needs to happen, and then emanating that through the breath in and around you. Once you do that, you're going to find that you're going to have a heightened state of connection when you go in. You're going to align better with people, and you're going to be able to support them to create the things that you really are stepping into that session to create with them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to keep going here because I've got some work to do, and stay tuned for the other videos that are coming up, and the one in particular for if you're a sensitive person and or empath, and using your heart energy to make sure that you're not taking on other people's stuff. So thanks everybody, and wish you well.